and inshallah in the next one I will take uh, part in these sessions, inshallah.
Sure, sure, sure.
Okay.
Yes.
And Kelly
Let's
has
begin with the
joined.
meeting. Yes.
Kelly, how are you?
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you from? Where are you located?
I'm from Santa Barbara, California. So it's actually 6 a.m. here. It's a bit of a time difference.
Yeah, I'm in Dallas.
Yep. So we're on the same boat.
So yeah, so it's 8
I'm
a.m. here.
alarm early today.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to the meeting.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so you have you now, Ahmed, have you distributed all the roles or still some?
Yes.
Sort of. Yeah. This is
Yes.
my
Yes.
first time. So yeah, I'll
Yes.
sort of figure it out as I go, I think. But I feel pretty okay with everything so far.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
good.
That's good. Um, I am the Toastmaster of the day, and Toastmaster, Table Talk Master is Anas Vakar, and the journal evaluator is DTM um, Masood Saeed, and the grammarian is Madam Toastmaster Kelly Smith, and the art counter is Anas Wakar, and the timer is Junaid, Toastmaster Junaid Hussain, and I will be the vote counter. So these are the roles, and now we can start the meeting. Yeah.
Who's the timer?
It's me, sir.
Timer
Oh,
is Toastmaster Junaid Hussain.
okay. Okay.
Yes.
So we have
We also, yes,
vote counter is
is me, Ahmad Abdullah.
okay, and we have only one speaker, and you are going
Yes,
to evaluate,
yes,
right?
yes, yes. That's
So Junaid is doing a lot of speeches. He's the only one who is serious, right? Junaid,
Well, I think so.
and you said you are located in Tripoli, right?
Yes, exactly.
I just wanted
Tripoli,
to,
Libya.
yeah, I just wanted to ask you that how did you uh, uh, how did you how come you are in Tripoli?
Well, one of the main reason is that I was born and brought up over here, but I completed my education from Pakistan, and after finishing my uh, uh, education, I was back here in Tripoli.
Okay, so your parents they were your father was
Exactly.
posted there in
Yes,
Tripoli.
exactly. Yes, exactly. He was there.
So where is he now? Is he with you in Tripoli or
No,
how
he's in
is?
Islamabad. No, he's in Islamabad at the moment.
Okay, so how is the condition there? Is it because we hear different kind of news? Some
Well, yeah. I mean, as you know, that the media it exaggerates a lot, but in reality, it is fine and safe, at least in Tripoli. But in some regions, I mean, we do have some issues.
okay, so life is kind of normal.
Yes,
You can
yes,
say.
yes. It is normal.
And you have your own company there. You
Yes.
are doing.
Yes.
Okay. So in case you are not a national of Libya, right? You are a
Yes.
expat, or you're
Expat.
from
Yes.
outside. So are you
Yes.
allowed to do business here without local
Well, yeah. No.
sponsorship?
No. Actually, I do have an. I do have. I do have a local uh, partner with me, but
Okay.
I mean, I'm taking uh, care of the executive roles.
Okay. So you are qualified as IT professional, I believe.
Yes.
And you provide IT services to different companies, or
Well, basically, at the moment, I am working for a project for the uh, United Nations,
Mhm.
and at the same time, I do also work for some oil companies.
Okay. So in order to work, you have some kind of a working visa to be there,
Yes,
or how?
exactly. Yes, exactly.
And this is through your sponsor.
No, actually, I do have. Uh, uh, I mean, what do you call it? The PR. So I am like. I mean, I can do my business.
Okay. So eventually, will you be able to get nationality there or not?
Well, I can, but I don't have any plans for that.
You don't want to settle there.
No.
Okay, good. Uh, okay, can we talk to Tawoz Saran?
Yes, sir.
How are
I'm
you
listening,
doing
sir.
today? Yes, how are you doing today?
Alhamdulillah, sir. Fine.
Where are you
Actually,
located?
I'm enjoying the weather here.
Where are
Sir,
you?
I hail from Sialkot. I hail from
Sialkot.
Sialkot, Pakistani. Yes, sir.
So isn't it hot there?
No, sir, it is raining.
Oh,
Today it is
raining.
raining, and the weather is quite awesome.
Okay. I have many relatives living in Sialkot.
Which area, sir?
Somewhere near the district court.
Yeah, it's in the city, sir, and it is
Yeah.
almost 2 kilometers away from my house.
Okay.
So whenever you will come in Sialkot, contact me.
Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you very much. So what do you do? Are you a student or are you working?
Sir, I'm a student. I'm doing MPhil in English literature, and I am also a high school teacher, uh, teaching here in Sialkot.
Okay. So a teacher teaching English, right?
Yes, sir. I'm an English teacher in a government school.
Okay. So you have, do you
Huh.
belong to Sialkot, or you have migrated or come from somewhere else?
No, sir. I originally belong from Sialkot, and I'm a native here, sir.
Okay. So how did you find out about this Toastmasters Club?
Sir, it's my first session here, and already I'm enjoying. Actually, I have heard a lot about it, and I wanted to participate in it, but it's my first session, and inshallah, I'm looking forward to do many speeches.
Mhm. Okay. Good, good. So I hope you will have a good time and then you will join the club. Actually, we have to get the club chartered, which means registered, and we need members to send an application. So we want all of you to become members so that we can complete our application and then send the application. And hello, Kelly. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So
Good.
you said you are in California. Which place in California?
Santa Barbara.
Santa Barbara.
Mm-hmm.
Is it south of San Francisco or north or where?
It's about 4.5 hours south of it. It's about a hour and a half north of Los Angeles.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of in between, midway between South San Francisco and LA, right?
Certainly, yeah.
So the weather must be pretty good there.
Oh yes, it is. Right by the
Okay.
beach.
So are you a student or are you working or?
Oh no, I am a corporate catering manager and a logistics coordinator here in town. I work for a food and a beverage company, and I've been doing that for about 5 years now. I went to university, and then I actually also did culinary school. So yeah.
Okay, good, good. So has the coronavirus affected your work or is it more or less or same?
Not me, like personally. We have been experiencing lockdown here for, since like, I want to say late March. Pretty much everything is shut down. My job was actually shut down. I'm actually working from my apartment now. Everything is shut down. The restaurants, businesses. So thankfully, no one I know has actually gotten sick yet. But in terms of how it has impacted things, it's been a difficult couple of months, certainly. So.
But you said you're working for a catering company, right?
Mm-hmm, I do.
So is the company, do they have enough business to
So it's been a bit difficult. Thankfully, I am on the corporate side of things. So many of mine are like medical supply companies, and thankfully I would say 1/3 of them have actually not shut down yet. So I'm still doing some business, making some commission here and there when I can. But in terms of like weddings and things, it's just not happening right now for very good reasons. But hopefully in like September we'll get back into doing things like that. But yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's difficult times for everybody. Yeah.
Certainly.
And how did you find out about this PSF?
I was actually on a Facebook group, Stuttering Mind with Rama Siva, and I was posting videos here and there, and you guys actually reached out to me. You commented and said, "Hey, I think you should join Toastmasters. I think you could be, a good speaker." And I had never gotten a compliment like that in my entire life. So I thought, well, I mean, why not try it out? So that's what I'm doing here.
Okay, very good, very good. I hope you'll have a good meeting today. We don't have many people today, only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's unusual to have so less than attendance. Usually we have 8, 10, like there's 20, well, not 20, and 12 at least.
15. Yeah. Yes.
So let's see
So
how it goes.
first time.
And Let me also talk to Anas. Anas, how are you doing?
Fine, sir. Thank you. How are you, sir?
I am all right. Thank you very much. So, how are your studies going? The schools are open or closed? What are you doing?
So the studies were going well, but between the exams, the pandemic situation of the country, affect the whole world, the papers have been cancelled
Oh,
with the grace of Almighty. So, so now we are, so now we all have promoted to the college. So till now, to achieve my goal, I have applied in Army Cadet College, so that
which
I could be,
which
I could
which
join
yeah,
Army.
which cadet college?
Sir, I have applied to Cadet College, Jhelum.
Oh, okay. So that's actually a military college, yeah.
Yes, sir. That's sir.
Yeah.
There are two types. The cadet, the military college is something else. It's for the
Okay.
people who have already done their FSC. It's for the training purpose. But the cadet college is for FSC purpose.
Hmm. Yeah. So I also did my FSC from a cadet college, and that was
Oh,
Cadet
that's
College
great,
Hassan
sir.
Abdal. Have you heard of
Yes,
Hassan
sir.
Abdal?
Yes, sir. I had to apply there, but the admissions were unluckily not open, so that's why I couldn't join there.
Hmm. Okay, so you did not have your metric 10th class exam, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I gave two exams, but then notice came that you don't have to give any more exams. So I was like, yeah.
Hmm. So everyone was promoted to, I mean, they were passed, or how did it happen?
Yes, sir. From class first to 12, everyone was promoted except of the universities because they thought according to the government, they said that the people there are mature and they can take care of the SOPs. So that's why they didn't close the unis and now they're all open for.
Okay, very good. So, Ahmad Abdullah, over to you. Now you can start the meeting. I'm sorry I've taken so much time. I just wanted to
No, no,
know
no,
the
no.
people and just,
For sure. That's
so we can start the
fine, sir.
meeting now.
That's fine.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, again. I've meeting number 20. Let me first tell you, Toastmaster Club is the fourth club in the world and first club in Asia that is dedicated for stammerers. So we especially focus on stammerers, but apart from the stammerers, we also focus on people having speech anxiety, social phobia, lack of uh, confidence, and in short, we welcome all. So this is a place to learn public speaking, leadership, and also uh, uh, communication skills, because communication skills is the main key. The only time we are not communicating while we are sleeping, in the time we are up till the time we're going to sleep, we are always uh, um, communicating at home, at work, with the uh, client. If you are teaching, you are communicating with your students, and so on. So this is the key to live in this world. And being stammerers, we need special attention and special training to enhance our skills and to kill the fear that is present here in our minds. Like not only the fear of words, but also the fear of uh, situations, because when we go into a situation, what do we feel there? Like it's just a fear that comes like this, and we are just blank. So um, here we are trying to support stammerers. Like if they are feeling blank, or they're feeling the fear, they're not able to make a speech, uh, that is fine. Here we support them, we talk to them, we teach them, we train with them, we coach and mentor them, and to find out that what are the issues, and being like most of the club members are stammerers themselves, like me. So with our personal uh, experience, and we also have world-class public speakers in this club, like GTM Masood Sayyid, who has public speaking and leadership experience of around 16 years. And we have more DTMs like DTM Atif Irfan and Toast uh, Master Noor. So this is a combined effort to help stammerers to be on their feet and to stand in front of their fears and to face them, and prove to the world that they are born to do great things. So moving forward today, yes, we have one more guest with us, so we get the introduction from her is Afshan Ashfaq. Would you like to introduce yourself, Afshan?
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Hi. Hi.
My name is Afshan Ashfaq. I'm actually wife of Junaid Hussain.
MashaAllah.
And he wanted me to come and listen to his speech that he gave in this group. And I'm very happy to see everyone supporting each other in this way. And I think it's a very nice platform to support each other.
That's true. And Junaid is a great speaker. He has so much talent in him, and the way he is, doing the uh, hard work and making speeches. You will see in just a few months he will be an amazing speaker and motivational speaker and guide.
Yes, I know.
Inshallah.
And the thing that I like and enjoy the most about this group and Junaid preparing his speeches every day is that even my kids are showing their interest in his speeches. Even when Junaid is practicing, they learned each and every single word. And even my daughter, she always try to give the speeches like his father. And I'm actually enjoying that family bond that we are having because of this group.
Great. That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Welcome. So moving forward, the theme of the day is childhood memories. So today, from time to time, we memories, and one by one throughout the meeting, we will also share them. And the thought of the day is also regarding the theme of the day, and the thought of the day is childhood is the most beautiful of all life's seasons. Like we have the teenage, we have the youth, and then we go into the middle age, then late uh, 50s, and then we go into we go into the old uh, person age. So the most beautiful season is the childhood, when you are careless, you're carefree, you just need to play and be happy, and you have nothing to worry about. For me, the best time for me was when I was from from 3 to 7, I think. That was the best time because I have no much load to study. No one was saying me to study, and I was playing and enjoying my life. Yeah, and the first memory I have of stammering, I think, was around 8 years, yeah, when people start saying me that, oh, you do stammer. Before that, I don't have a memory that I stammer, but my mom told me that I stammer since the age of 2. Yeah. So when we don't point out to people in specific things like speech impediments, so they keep on grooming themselves, and when we start pointing not on stammering, even apart from stammering, for to children, if we started to point out things to them, and not coaching or mentoring them how to do things, then they really affect them, they really affect uh, minds that are really fragile, and also it affects their growth and progress. Yeah. And there are many memories I have. The ones I like, the ones like I used to play wrestling with my father. That was the most exciting thing for me in the uh, childhood, because now I'm grown up and going into middle age, and I can't wrestle with my father because I was then a child. So I really miss those days. Yeah. Anyone else would like to share their childhood uh, memories?
Yes, can I share?
Yeah, sure, please.
Uh, Actually, I think, and it's my philosophy, that childhood is always cherished by everyone, and the main reason is that in the childhood we tends to remain careless. We don't care for anything, and whenever we will become we will grow into the older age, then we have certain kinds of responsibilities. So I think you know the main stigma of the childhood is carelessness. And I remember that I was in sixth class, and I was a perfect speaker. I took part in many speeches at my school, and I was very much good at those speeches. And I think I was in seventh class when I first noticed that I stammer, and I wasn't able to speak on the stage again. And I still miss, uh, though I am a teacher now, and I have done a lots of speeches, but that certain kind of fluency I miss. But it was my childhood, and I remember an other anecdote that I was playing with my younger brother, and we were playing with the stones. So I threw a stone on him, and it stuck, and it was smacked on his head, and the whole blood was coming out, and he was screaming. And you know what I did? I ran away. I ran away instead of helping him. I ran away, and it was morning time, and I came back home at the evening, and my parents were worried that where is our boy, and they were searching for me, but I was in the uh, fields, and you know, so these are the memories I have. Thank you for listening
Thank
me.
you. Thank you so much. Very nice. Very nice. Now we have one more guest with us, Syed Arsal Abbas. Uh, Arsal, would you like to share uh, with us your brief introduction and your best childhood memory? Arsal, are you there? I think he's not there. Okay. So who else? Just one more person. Yes, we have Kelly uh, with us back.
I am
Welcome,
back. Sorry about
Kelly.
that.
Yes, yeah, yeah. The theme of the meeting is childhood memories, and we are discussing the best childhood um, um, memories. Uh, uh, have um, I have shared mine, and I, I would like to uh, ask you to share your best childhood memory and what you miss most about your childhood.
Best childhood memory. There was a drive-in theater right by our house, and my dad would take me and my sister and my brother. We would get in our pajamas and bring popcorn and stuff, and go watch movies and stay up late. And we would try and go like sometimes every weekend, but that didn't um, like always pan out. But I don't know. That was, I guess, probably my favorite childhood memory. Um, we still talk about it to this day and share those fun stories. So yeah, and drive-ins aren't really a thing anymore. So they're kind of old school. So I'm showing my age, but that's okay. And then what do I miss most about my childhood? Oh gosh. I don't know. It was good times, obviously. I guess I probably miss my siblings being very young. They're both adults now, so I kind of miss that time in other lives, and how nice they were back then. But yeah, I mean, I guess that's my answer.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you
welcome.
uh, so much. Yeah. So now we will keep talking about the theme of the meeting from time to time throughout the meeting. Now we will
Science
uh,
Quran.
proceed
Apart from that, he is also teaching
towards.
at various Islamic institutes. He also delivers lectures.
Sorry. there? Okay. 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 So moving forward, now we are going to start the meeting, and I would like to invite the general uh, e- evaluator DTM Masood Said to introduce his role um, uh, along with his team of role players that will be assisting him to conduct this meeting. So, in huge round of applause, I would like to welcome ETM Masood Said.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah. Today my role is of the general evaluator, and in this role I will be evaluating the meeting, and I'll give my report at the end of the meeting. And also I will be conducting the evaluation session, and also I will be introducing all the role players. So let us first introduce the role players. The first role player I would like to introduce is the grammarian. So the grammarian today is Kelly Smith, and I will now request her to please introduce herself and tell us what her role is all about today. Thank you.
Well, hello. I am Kelly Smith, and I will be doing the role of the grammarian today. I will be saying the word of the day, which in this case is going to be the word nurture. I will be just helping to facilitate good grammar and just kind of letting everyone know what went well and what could be improved upon, and yes.
Okay, so the word of the day you said is nurture.
Yes, it is nurture
So
today.
can you tell us the meaning and how to use this word in a sentence?
Sure. Let me get the proper meaning. Just one moment. Okay, so the word nurture is actually a verb, and it actually means to care for and encourage the growth or development of. In terms of using it in a sentence, you could say, Kelly was nurtured by her parents in her tight-knit family. It is actually also a noun, which means the process of caring for and encouraging the growth or development of someone or something. And to use that form in a sentence would be the nurture of ethics and integrity.
Okay,
That is
thank
the
you.
word of the day.
Thank you very much. So everyone is encouraged to use this word of the day in their speech and whenever they come to speak. Okay, the next role player is going to be, which I want to introduce, is the R counter. And the R counter today is Toastmaster Anas Wakar. So Anas Wakar, can you please introduce yourself and tell us about your role today? Thank you. Unmute your mic. Anas Wakar.
Sir,
We can't hear you.
uh, my name is Ahmad Abdullah. Hear me?
No,
Can you hear me now?
let's
Hello?
see. Yeah, please talk and we'll see whether we can hear you or not.
So am I audible now?
I think if you switch off your video, you might be able to do better. Okay, let's see.
Am I now
Yeah,
audible?
yes.
Mhm.
So, so sir, my name is Mohammed Ashfaq and I'm a student. So, my role today is of a counter, and in this role, I will count the sounds in the speech and the other mishaps sounds that will occur during the speech. So I will count them and I will present my report in the end. Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anas Wakar. The next role player is timer, and the timer is today is Junaid Hussain. So Junaid Hussain, can you please explain your role?
Uh, Thank you, DTM Masood. Uh, my role for today is as a timer, and I will be making sure that everything is within a permissible time. So, in order to do that, I will be displaying three cards, and obviously we want to make this meeting eco-friendly, and we do also care about the Amazon forest. So we'll be using the virtual cards. So regarding today's meeting, we have three segments. The first one will be the prepared speeches. In the prepared speeches, the permissible time is between 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I will be displaying the green card. At 6 minutes, I will be displaying the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will be displaying the red card. And obviously, we do have a grace period of 30 seconds. Now, talking about the table topics, the permissible time to answer is between 1 to 2 minutes. At 1 minute, I will be displaying the green card. At 1 minute and 30 seconds, I will be displaying the yellow card, and at 2 minutes, I will be displaying the red card. Now we come back to our final segment of the meeting, which is the evaluation round. The permissible time is between 2 to 3 minutes. At 2 minutes, I will be displaying the green card. At 2.5 minutes, I will be displaying the yellow card, and at 3 minutes, I will be displaying the red card. So that's it from my side. Over to you, DTM Masood.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Just let me know what is the grace period in case of evaluation.
In the case of evaluation, grace period is 30 seconds, and for the table topics, the grace period is 15 seconds.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. So the next role player is the vote counter. And the vote counter today is Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah. So can you please explain your role?
Yes. Thank you, sir. The vote counter role in a Toastmaster meeting is very, very important. Yet it's very simple, but this role is very important. The role of vote counter is to gather the votes from the participants participating in the meeting. We, we will have 3 sessions in this meeting. The session number 1 is the prepared speech session. The second session will be the table topic speaker session, and the third session will be the evaluator session. So in each session, when there is voting in the end for the best prepared speaker, best table topic speaker, and the best evaluator. So the participants after each session give their votes to the uh, vote counters. That is in a physical meeting. And in a virtual meeting, what we do on Zoom, after each session, when the name of the participants are announced, those who are qualified in each session for voting. So what participant will do, for example, if we are talking about table
Oh no.
topics, so in the end are the qualified table topic speakers. So which table topic speaker you find that is the best in your own opinion, you will send his or her name to me. My name is there in the chat list. You will click on my name and you will send me the name in the private message. Yes. This is the simple way to vote. Yes.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much. So next we have. Okay, I think I've introduced all the role players.
Yes.
So now I hand over control back to the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So before we start the prepared speech session, uh, the next role is the joke master. And who would like to volunteer and crack a joke, please? Anyone? So Kelly, are you ready to crack a joke?
I mean, I could try it. I'm not very funny.
Sure.
Can I look one up?
Sure, you can.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. What do you call an alligator detective? An investigator. I don't know if that was correct or not, but it was a joke. So I tried.
It was a joke, but after 2 seconds of uttering it.
I tried.
Nice. Like to crack a
Oh shoot, I think my Wi-Fi is getting bad again.
joke. Everyone is well. Okay. No one. Okay. I can tell a joke. it's a real story. So there was once a Toastmaster club, and in that club there was a executive body meeting. So everyone was there, and the president told the secretary to note down the minutes of the meeting, and the secretary said, okay, I will do that. So the meeting go on and go on, and when the meeting ended, the president of the club asked the secretary of the club to please share the minutes of the meeting, and the secretary said, sir, it's 62 minutes.
Is that was a joke?
Yeah, it's a joke.
Very well done.
It's a real life joke.
I have a joke.
Because, yeah, sure, please do.
Okay, so well, it is a joke regarding my stuttering. So when I was a kid, I used to play hide and seek uh, with my friends. So it was my turn to count. So while I was uh, counting until uh, 10, all of my friends, they came back. But if they came back with their kids,
Well done.
Very nice, yeah. So now we move towards the first session of the meeting. Along the meeting, we will be sharing jokes and also the childhood memories. Now to start the first session, this is the prepared speaker session. And in this sessions, the member of the uh, um, club, they they have chosen uh, pathways, and in those pathways they have different speech projects. So in this session, they deliver their uh, prepared speech projects. So yeah, in this session today we have only one speaker, and the speaker has joined the PSF Toastmaster Club very recently, and I have seen him progress in 2-3 weeks so much. From first speech to second speech, his speech was improved so much. His gestures, the way he composed his speech, the way he delivered his speech was amazing. In the last meeting, he was a table. He was the best speaker. So, and he is at the moment in the North Africa, sitting in a beautiful jungle, I guess. And the name of our speaker is Junaid Hussain. He is an IT professional, and his speech title is A Gift Odds. And his second project speech too. So, to execute the changes Yes, that was shared
Ahmad Abdullah,
first speech.
your connection is breaking, so we are not able to. We couldn't get the title of the speech,
Okay,
and also what project it is, what level
okay,
it is. So
okay,
perhaps you can switch off your video for some time,
okay,
and
okay.
then we'll be able to hear you. Thank you.
Just a minute. Yes. Yeah. So the title of the speech is "Against the Odds," and the this is the level project evaluation and feedback. Um, why the speaker chosen this topic? To share a motivational story and relate it with goals in life. And the uh, evaluator of the speech is Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah, and the purpose of this project is to this is the evaluation project. The speaker will uh, uh, present his speech, um, implementing the feedback given to him in the first speech by the evaluator. And now I would like to yes, and before starting the speech, the time of the speech is 7 minutes. The uh, minimum time is 5 minutes, and the maximum time for the speech is 7 minutes, and the grace period is 30 seconds. And now I would like to invite Toastmaster Junaid Hussain to uh, present his speech, please.
So, am I audible?
Yes.
Need to open up my stopwatch. I just need to get this set up. I would request everyone to open up their cameras if uh, possible, because it is going to be a bit session. It's made us unique. We are short, we are small, we are brown, and we are fair. We have blue eyes, we have black eyes. We are right-handed and we are left-handed. So let's see how many of us are right-handed here. So raise your hands. Okay. And how many of us are? So we have uh, Kelly here. So, okay. So my question is from the right-handed people. Let's say, what if, God forbid, you right hand? So, would it be possible for you to sign on a checkbook using your left hand? Be difficult. I have also experienced it. So, fellow Toastmasters and respected guests, I will share a true story from 1938. Karoi Takas, a story of an Hungarian army soldier. He was best known for his pistol shooting skills. To win a gold medal and bring it home for the Olympics. 2 years before the Olympics, at an army training camp, Karoi met with an unfortunate accident. A faulty hand grenade exploded in his right hand, and that he was alive to become the best shooter in this world. The grenade not only exploded in his right hand, his dreams also exploded in front of his eyes. Karoi was only left with two options. Either he cry over his right hand, disappears from the crowd, or to hold on the dream of becoming the best shooter in the world. And you know what he did? On whatever he left, he focused on whatever he was left with. And he didn't focus on what he lost. Yes, he was left with the left hand and he focused on the only hand. '39, at a national shooting championship, Karoi enters the competitors around him, applauded him for his sportsmanship spirit, and they thought that he was over there to support them. But little did they know that Karoi was over there to compete against them. Karoi did the unexpected. He won the gold medal and he left everybody speechless. There, his dream of approaching towards the gold, his medal of Olympics, was getting closer to him. See, in 1940 and 1944 Olympics got cancelled. The World War II. Did not lose any hope. He kept on practicing. Around him tried to discourage him that, Roy, you are getting old. It would be impossible for you to compete against the young crowd. But Roy didn't even bother a bit. He kept on practicing. 1948, London Olympics. All the odds. He expected again, and he won the gold medal with his only hand, the left hand. His dream of attaining the gold medal came true. But wait, he didn't stop there. 1952, Helsinki Olympics. And this time, he did not only just win for the second consecutive time, but he broke all the previous world records. And he made history. The Roy are an extraordinary example that what limitations are. There is always a way against all the odds. In our lives, we have goals in our lives. But at the same time, we have a long list of excuses attached with it. We blame it on our weaknesses, on our defects, on our discrepancies, on our hardships, just to divert our attention from the goal. But remember, in order to accomplish your dream, how long it takes, you just need to do one thing. Go against the odds.
Very nice. Amazing speech. Amazing. Well done.
8 minutes, I am unqualified.
No, that's fine because you are the only speaker we have. So
Actually, we were so much enchanted by the speech that we haven't noticed that the time is 8 minutes. But it was a very well done, and it was a very good effort. Hats off, man.
well done. Well done.
Very well done.
So yeah, usually what we do, like after each after the prepared speaker section, we go for the timers report, and then we will see that which one is qualified, and the qualified speaker goes for voting. But in this case, we have only one speaker, and I think we can waive off the that timing limit. So he is qualified and also the winner of this session, because he is the only one. Yes. So moving. So moving.
Can I say something, please?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, sir. Please.
Okay, so although what you're saying might be what you want to do, but still we would like to get the timer's report. So can the timer please tell us how much time did the speaker take?
Obviously. So in the prepared speeches section, we had only one speech. The permissible time for the prepared speech was from 5 to 7 minutes, but unfortunately, speaker Toastmaster Junaid Hussain took 8 minutes and 3 seconds, so he is unqualified for the voting. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you very much. So the time limit was 7 minutes, and the maximum time the speaker could have taken is 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And the speaker has taken 8 minutes and how many seconds was it? 30?
8 minutes and 3
seconds.
3 seconds. Okay, yeah. So the speaker is about 33 seconds above time. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Before moving forward, do we have more people with us, guests, who would like to share their best childhood memory? Anyone?
I
Any
have
guest?
a
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I can I share some share the screen
Sure.
and show you some photos
Sure.
of.
Sure.
Okay, let me see if I can share the screen.
Let me. Yes.
Let's share. Okay, now you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, these are photos of my childhood. Now the person sitting on this lady is my grandmother, and the person and this child here is me.
Sir, zoom the pictures so that we
Zoom
could
it.
see
How can
because
I
they are
zoom
so
it?
small.
It is not opening, sir.
You know,
Open it.
just click on the pictures. They will be big on the
We can.
whole screen.
This is what I can do. Can you see something or not?
Yes, sir.
If you
We are
if you
seeing the.
pin if you pin my if you pin my if you pin my video, then you can see it. Is it possible? You'll get my the
Yes,
full
now it's
screen. Yes?
Your
No?
screen is frozen, I guess.
Oh, so it's not working. So never mind. Then I think we should. Okay, so it's not working. We'll go back. Let me just escape out of it. I can't do that also. Or do I go out?
Open Zoom, sir. Open Zoom and then stop screen sharing.
Open Zoom. Zoom is open. What I get is new share. Stop share. Okay, now I'm back. Okay, never mind. No problem. We will. Anyway, my childhood has been in different cities all over Pakistan, and I have lived in very small places. For example, I lived in a place called Miawali, and I was a very small person at that time. Very, I think 3 4 years old or 5 years old, something like that. And all I remember about that place is that it used to be very hot. And during the summer, we used to have a lot of sandstorms, a lot of sandstorms. And these sandstorms were such that everything became very dark. And in Urdu, it was called Kali Andhi, which is in English would be a black sandstorm, because everything became very dark and you couldn't see anything. Then later on, we moved to Rawalpindi, which was also very good. Then we went to Quetta. I lived in Quetta also, which was used to be very cold. And I remember when I used to go to school, I could not write because the hands were frozen, and we had to warm up our hands and then start writing, and classes would go on. Then I went to Muzaffarabad and then Peshawar. So I had a very good childhood of going to many places, and that also increased my knowledge and diversity. And I really remember I have a lot of memories going to places like Kagan and Shogra and Murray and Khodagali and a lot of other places. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Very you can say nice and sensational to hear about your childhood. You have so much to share and motivate us. The session, our next session is is the most topic session, and I'd like to invite the table topic Anas Bakar to join session.
Well, thank you, Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah. So can you hear me? Is the voice clear?
Bakar. Yes.
I'm the director of Data Master. So I will choose any of the random guests or anyone to. I will give you a topic, and you have to speak on it for about 1 to 2 minutes. At the such time as 1 to 2 minutes, so you have to complete your speech accordingly. So, who wants to come first? Anyone who wants to volunteer? There are guests. So, uh, who would like to join first? Anyone who wants to volunteer? So I have to
Your
pick up
voice
myself.
is breaking.
Yes, sir.
I want to join by.
Your voice is breaking. Can't hear you
Uh,
well.
is it right now?
Yeah, it's better now.
Tawaz, Saran, are you ready
Sir,
to
the name is tawoz. Tawoz.
Taus? Sorry.
Thank-
Taus, so are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone has something that he's a fan of, like a sports player or a star or anyone like that. So if you get a chance to become a star or a player, so how would you for a day? So how would you spend your day? How will you treat your friends or anything that you? How will you? So tell us the experience that what will you do in that day? And so you have 1 to 2 minutes. So is my question clear to you?
Uh, you are saying that if I get a chance to be anyone, who would I be, and what will I do? Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
You know, and so can I start?
Yes. Yeah. That time starts. Yes.
Okay. It takes me into my childhood, and when I was a child, I used to see a lot of wrestling. So at that time, my all-time favorite star is The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. So I used to imitate him in my school. I used to walk like him. I used to, punch my school fellows like him. And I there was a dream that one day I will be a wrestler and I will be the Rock, so that I have that kind of fame and that kind of cool things, and even now in my school, sometime when I was happy, I play with my students, and I, I used to speak like the Rock, and sometimes I lift them in the air, and I also do to speak like him, that if you smell what the Rock is cooking. So yes, I want to become like him, and all kind of cool stuff and all kind of things. But now in this era when I am mature enough. So now I would like to be a more kind of a sophisticated man because The Rock always walk half naked without a t-shirt. So I'm not having that kind of body to walk naked. I went to gym for some years, but somehow I was not able to build that physique. So that's my dream, and that's what I want to be. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Taus. As you mentioned that you used to act like rock in the school, so I would prefer that please don't do it, because they also say that don't try it at home, school, or anywhere. So it is it is very dangerous
You're right.
at public places. So well, thank you. So who's gonna come next? I think Toastmaster Kelly. Do you want to join?
Certainly. To be honest with you, I've never really thought of who I would be or what I would do if I could do anything. It's actually a very good question. I don't know. I've really only ever wanted to just be myself, to to be the best version of myself, and to I guess cultivate all of the talents that I can sort of muster up here and there. Yeah, I'm not sure if that was really what you were looking for, but in terms of me thinking on the spot for right now, yeah, as a child, I never really fantasized about being someone else or about what I would do. I always wanted to be the best version of myself and start to really cultivate that. So, and I guess I'm doing that now. So, we're trying to at least. So that's my response. Back to you.
So thank you. It was a nice response, because being yourself, because being a better version of yourself is the greatest thing to be. So again, a round of applause for Toastmaster Kelly. So well, first of all, okay. So who's gonna come next? Anyone? Ahmed Babar, Mustafa Atik, Sir Khwaja Saifur Rahman, or anyone else who wants to join?
Perhaps you should go for Ahmed Babar, Mustafa Atik, or listener number one.
Well, no one is responding, so can I go with you,
right.
sir?
So, hello everyone.
Okay, Mustafa Atik. So, bro, for you, the question is that do you want to respond on the same question, or you want me to give something
Right.
else?
So I'm fine with the same question.
Okay, so
Basically,
can you first give your intro? So can you
right.
first give your intro?
Yeah, right. So my name is Mustafa Atik, and I'm basically from Islamabad. My high school and my bachelor's is from Islamabad, Pindi, and then I have a master's in petroleum engineering. So currently, I'm working. I'm working in a petroleum company in Karachi, and these days I'm in Islamabad because of Corona and working from home. So as you know, maybe with some of you, I've also been, I also have a bit of stammer. So So I wanted to join, even though I'm like now 34 years and now I have like 10 years of experience working, but still, at times when I'm doing my presentations or I'm doing, like working from day to day, I do find some issues in my, like this stammer can have some problems for me. So I wanted to join this group and, have the experience and learn something out of it.
Okay, so
Yeah, right. So regarding the topic, here, well, actually, I've been quite fascinated by European football. When I was in my bachelor's degree, my friends used to see all this Champions League football, English Premier League, and I was really, I because of the time difference, I used to stay, quite late till night, around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, and I used to see all these matches, in between Liverpool, Arsenal, or I don't know, Manchester United versus Chelsea, and so I actually, like I was like 18, 19 at that time, and I really wanted to, I thought of maybe becoming a football star from Pakistan, because that would be, quite a niche thing, because we are not so popular, as a nation in football. So I thought maybe, I could be one of those big, football stars, and coming from Pakistan, so I'll have a name for myself. So maybe, that was a bit of fantasy, but obviously, I was an engineering, I was in an engineering degree, and I was not so much into sports. I was just into watching football, not playing so much football. So yeah, that is it. So if I were, that sort of a person, probably I would call someone, maybe Sohail Badaich from Geo News, and I would ask him to have one day with me, something like that, for a show, something like that. So yeah, that's it. I think probably I'm not aware of these colors, these green or yellow colors, which are coming on Junaid's. Yeah, am I over time now, or something like that?
yes, and
Not
no,
yet.
you have, I think so, 30 seconds left.
Oh, okay, right. And now I'm red. So okay, right. So I have 30 seconds. Yeah. So if I were to have that sort of a day, probably I'll spend some time with him, or um, uh, I don't know, being a sports star, it's a big thing, really. People, a lot of people follow you. You have millions of subscribers on Instagram and something like that. So probably it's a good thing to be well known, or be popular, something like that. So thank you. I think I don't have much any more of the thoughts in my head right now. So thank you.
Thank you.
Unless your mic is mute.
I think it's gone.
Unless
Oh,
you
sorry,
are
sorry, my mic was
muted.
muted. I didn't. Sorry. So, who would like to come next? Ahmad Babar, or listener number one, or in fact, Saif Rahman?
Shoot it.
No one.
Yeah, it's me. I'm here.
Okay,
Shoot it,
so
Anas.
okay. So, sir, you want this same question, or another question? So on to you.
Give me another question.
Okay, so Another question. So, sir, as your, if you,
Anas, I am sorry, I can't hear you.
Turn off your video. Turn off your video, I think. Then it will become.
Hmm.
Not yet. There's something wrong with his internet. Now he's back, but still his internet is slow.
Maybe I shouldn't have asked for another question.
Okay. I can ask a good question as the Toastmaster today is having trouble. Uh, he's back. He's Anas.
No.
No.
Now we can see you, but we cannot hear you. How about you guys send the question in the message, in the chat?
That would be great.
Just 1 minute. We will move.
He is typing the question.
Tell him to write the question in the chat. So I think
He did write the
it
question
would
in the
be
chat, but
easier.
he has sent, instead of sending it to everyone, he sent it as a private question. So the question is,
Okay.
what will happen if I wake up and I am a famous Islamic personality? So, well, given if I wake up and I'm a famous religious personality, but with the same mindset, I'll be extremely ashamed of myself. Extremely ashamed of myself because the projection I will be giving to the people, the expectations they will be having from me, and they will be looking at me as someone to follow. So I will have a lot of baggage on me. So not that it's not going to feel good because there are people I actually admire and I really want to follow them because they're leading very great lives, religiously, spiritually. They have a lot of following. They are helping people with their lives. So at one end, with the same mind, with this same person I am, I'll be a bit disturbed with the person I will be. But then, yes, it's going to feel good. and having an impact, having a following. So yeah, this is how I think I'm going to feel if I wake up and I'm a religious personality. I don't know. I wonder how my family is going to feel like. Anyhow, thank you very much. Over to you.
Table topic master is offline, and I would like to also highlight here that we are uh, left with 21 minutes only to um, conclude this meeting.
I think we should conclude that table topics session.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
I just left the meeting and I just came some technical problems, I guess so. So can we have other speakers, or we just skip the end this session, because I think everyone has done their part.
Yeah, that we have only 20 minutes left. So
Yeah, please
we should now move to the next
end the session so that we can go forward. We have to do other things also, evaluation, and then we have to have a report and then finalize everything.
Okay.
So can we have the timers report?
Okay, so
yes, thank you, DTM Masood. We had 4 speakers, and all of them are qualified for the voting. If you want me, I can also mention the time span of each speech. Tawoz spoke for 2 minutes and 16 seconds. Toastmaster Kelly, she spoke for 1 minute and 5 seconds. Mustafa Atiq, he spoke for 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Toastmaster Khwaja, he spoke for 1 minute and 10 seconds. Over to you, DTM Masood.
Okay, so now back to Toastmaster of the meeting, which is Ahmad Abdullah. You can now ask the people to do the voting for the best speaker.
Thank you, sir. Dear members, I have written in the chat the names of the table topic speakers. The number 1 is Tawoz Saran, and the second one is Kelly Smith, the third is Mustafa Atiq, and the last one is Khwaja Saifur Rahman. So whom you feel is the best table topic speaker, please send his or her name to me in the personal message. Thank you. And now we will I think we should go along with the meeting towards the next session, and in the meantime I will request from everyone to send me the votes. Thank you. So now I will and now the third session is the evaluation session, and to start the session, I would like to invite the journal evaluator of the meeting, the Toastmaster Masood Said. So, welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah. Now, the next session is evaluation. And there was only one speech today, and that was done by Toastmaster Junaid. And to evaluate the speech, we have Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah. He will be evaluating the speech. So the time limit for this evaluation is 2 to 3 minutes with a 30-second grace period. So please welcome Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Junaid Hussain.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. First of all, I would like to congratulate Toastmaster Junaid Hussain that he has done a marvelous job. From the first speech, he has joined the club to his third speech. He has improved a lot. I've seen him in his first speech, the way he was talking, and improved in the second and in the third speech. This speech was amazing. Your performance is going not linear, not curve. It's an exponential growth. So congratulations for delivering amazing project. The way you were standing, you were facing the audience was amazing. Your confidence was very high. You were comfortable, and the topic you selected and your audience uh, awareness was great. And the way you interacted with the audience in the start, and you showed your hand. You asked that which hand you use, and then you relate that question with a story, and that you moved that story towards a conclusion, and you shared your own feelings, and you connected and bonded with the uh, audience, and you not only inspired them, but you gave them a lesson that whatsoever is going to happen, never limit yourself, and keep going on. What hurdles you might feel. So this project was amazing. So like all time, when we do each uh, project, there are still some points to uh, consider and improve. So in my opinion, there are a few things you should consider for your next project. So the first thing, like you shared your previous evaluation with me, and I have seen that in that the main concern was vocal variety, and in this speech you have improved that a lot. I've seen, especially in the end, when you talk about the hand, and when you conclude the speech, then your speech was more tune and more serious. And yeah, and that was amazing. And the second thing I would like to point out, that while standing, try to stand firm, because when you stand, you try to tilt more. So when you have a firm standing, so that even you are nervous, you will have more strength in your feet, and your structure with more firm, and you use your gestures very well. But try to project the tilting into your hand and your vocal tone. So just try to work on that a bit, and I would like to congratulate you again. And that was an uh, uh, amazing speech, and well done for the and wish you best of luck for the future projects. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah. Now we come to the reports from different role players. The first role player I would like to request is Madam Toastmaster Kelly Smith, who was doing the role of a grammarian. She did the role the first time. So let us hear what she has to say about the report. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you very much. And yes, this was my first time, so do excuse me if it is not absolutely correct, but I did do my best. Very well done on your speech. Very well delivered. Let's see, very well spoken. In terms of grammar, I did not hear any grammatical errors. I did hear you say the word "ah" once, and I did not hear the word of the day spoken in the speech. So that was my evaluation.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you for your evaluation. And next we have our counter. Our counter role was taken up by Anas. So can you please give your report? Where are you? Anas is not online right now. I can't see him. Okay, so never mind. We'll go to the next one. And the next one is, okay, no one. So now I have to give my report. My report is that first of all, we started the meeting, we had very low attendance. We had just a few people, 4 or 5. And in this regard, according to Toastmaster Ahmad Abdullah, many people, they told him at the last moment that they will not be able to attend due to various reasons. So this is something which it happens, and then there's very little you can do about it. But anyway, it was a good thing that we were able to improvise and get the meeting started, which is something commendable. I have been a Toastmaster for many years, and I remember when I set up a club in Lahore, same thing used to happen. Sometimes we had very few people coming in, and sometimes we didn't even have a speaker. So I would just give a speech at that time and get the meeting rolling. Second thing is, of course, because of the low attendance, we didn't have role players who were already prepared for their roles. So that was also a situation that we faced, but we were able to manage, which is also very good. Just a few things which I would like to point out, because these meetings are not in-person meetings and we are only talking to the camera. We see a grid of people who are there. Some are online and some are, some of them, they have their video off. So the first thing we have to make sure that the position of our camera is in a way that we can be visible and our expressions can be seen by the people. And sometimes the camera, some people, they stand up and the camera is down there. And sometimes it is not in level with their eyes. So the best position is to keep the camera at your eye level. Okay, right now, if I put my laptop down, it's a little bit below my eye level. If I pick up the camera about 4 or 5 inches, then it becomes at my eye level. So this is the best position. Kelly, your camera position is pretty good in that situation. And the second thing is that when we are talking, of course, we have to look at the camera. Now, this is difficult because we tend to look at the people who are there. I would like to talk, when I'm talking to someone, I would like to look in that direction. But I should be looking into the camera, right in front. here. So I should be looking into that camera so that it gives an impression to the audience that we are looking at them. This is the second thing. And the third thing is audio. And in this meeting, we had quite a bit of issues when we were not able to listen to the people. So take care. Maybe you should have some kind of like I just have a mic and earphone. And if you have that, at least it gives you an audio which might be better than the others. So connect your audio to the laptop and then you can speak into it. And maybe that will improve situation. Next thing is when you are speaking, you have a limited time. When as a speaker, you have 5 minutes to 7 minutes. So choose your words so that you don't waste time in words which are not required. Okay. For example, you could be saying that if for example, the speech today, one of the thing was that the speaker asked the audience. Now he did it shortly, but he did lose some time in his speech. Right. So by asking people to raise their hand, then finding out, the only thing you have to say is that there are many people in the world. Some are left hand and some are right hand. That's it. So instead of using about 30 seconds or 45 seconds or whatever time you took in establishing this, you could establish that in just one sentence of 7 seconds or 5 seconds. So how does it help? It helps you in having more time in completing your speech in time. Right? And that is the objective. If you go over time, you are disqualified. Right? So you had 7 minutes, but you took 8 minutes, or you have 7.5 minutes and you took 8 minutes. So you were disqualified. If there was if you were in a contest, for example, you would have been disqualified. So be careful that do you really want to interact with the audience? Because this is a speech. It is not a presentation in which you interact with an audience and all that. It's not a training. It's a speech. You have been given 7 minutes to speak. So utilize that time in speaking, okay, rather than interacting with the audience. So this is something which we need to understand. Now, table topic session was because of the connection issues, it didn't go very well because of that. So in that way also, it's a good idea to see whether your connection is okay or not, and then how are you going to manage that so that there are no disruption. Now, in the beginning, we are supposed to start with the sergeant at arms. And sergeant at arms is supposed to do a few things. It's supposed to say a few things. Number one is that he or she has to announce that there will be no politics, no religion, no sex, no discussion on these 3 subjects. And then the second thing is we normally say that there is a motto for this club, and that is for better listening, for better thinking, you learn by doing, right? So everybody understands that there is no teacher. You have to learn by doing things yourself and by listening to other people and thinking what to do. So these are things which should be there. Besides that, because we had difficulty in the audience and everything, overall, the meeting did go ahead and we were able to finish it in time as well. So back to you, Toastmaster of the day. You can announce the results and then we can conclude the meeting. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The voting was yes. So moving forward and to announce the results of the voting. So it was a very, you can say a tough competition, and it is a tie between Tawoz and Mustafa. Both got equal number of votes. So, general evaluator, can we make both winners in the table topic session? DTM Mazusai, are you
Yeah,
there?
I'm sorry, I didn't get you. What did you say? I'm sorry.
Still, yeah, I said that it was a tough competition. Mr. Taouz and Mr. Mustafa both have equal votes. So can we announce both as winners?
Yes, of course, you can announce both of them, but basically, you as a vote counter, if you did not vote, you can be a tiebreaker.
Yes.
So, did you vote?
Yes. No, I didn't vote, but yes, yes, I know I can vote to break that tie.
Yes.
But
So, but
yes,
because
yes,
you have not done so,
yes,
you could have been a tiebreaker because this is
yes,
supposed to be a secret ballot. Now we already know that okay, both of them are in the same position, and if you vote for somebody,
yes,
then the other person will say that hey, what you
yeah,
doing? Yeah, you are
it is.
against me or something.
Yes,
So
No, sir,
that's
no,
true.
no, no, no.
so
That's
let
true.
us leave it
That's
as
true.
this that both of them are the
Yeah,
winners. Okay.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
have
All
two
winners.
winners
Yes, that's true.
today, and you can announce the
Yes,
winners. So next time,
yes,
if you are a vote counter or
yeah.
anyone who's a vote counter can be a tiebreaker. Okay. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you. So our first session was prepared speaker session, and in that session we have only one speaker. So that was uh, Junaid Hussain, and even though he took more time, but that is okay. So he is best prepared speaker. And in the next in the table topic session, we have two uh, winners, Mr. Taouz Saran and Mr. Mustafa Atiq. And in the third session, I was the only evaluator, so I will be the best evaluator without any competition. So congratulations to all the winners. You have done amazing. That's great. Give a huge round of applause for your own selves. This is this is appreciate ourselves that we have participated in this meeting and we have learned so much and we have done a good thing. So please, everyone, well done. And yes, and before we move further, I would like everyone to turn on their videos so that we could take a picture. If you could also, yes, just a minute. So yes, that's great. Just a minute. Smile, say cheese, everyone. Ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. Let me take the picture, and that will be Control C. Just a minute. Oh, why is it copying? Wait. Should be copied. Go here. Control C. Where's it going for? Just a minute. Technical issues. Why is that? Sorry guys, just a minute. Yes, no. I have to take from the camera, I think. Just a minute. It's not getting copied. Okay, but it's not getting copied since. Yes, it's done at last. Thank God. I was. Let me paste it here. Yes, thank you. To use technology is not always, easy stuff, and it's done. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming into the meeting today. So before we end the meeting, I would like to get to get response from our guests. That so I would like to start with Mustafa.
Yeah, right. So, this is my first experience in this PSF Toastmasters club. And honestly, it was a good experience because I'm always a bit hesitant because of my stammer. Sometimes I'm a bit hesitant to interact with people, and I only interact as much as I need. Not I go out of my limits or my easy zone. So when I thought maybe this would be just I would participate as a listener, but when this table talk thing came up, so it was good that everyone had to contribute something, and to talk with some first time strangers. Obviously now I know you guys, but first time strangers, it's a good thing for people who stammer a bit. So it's good for them to interact with other people, and I think it was a real good experience, and I would like to continue with this whenever you guys will have these online sessions, or even if I can participate physically at some point time later. So thank you very much for this session.
Thank you. That's great. You have done amazing. I have seen that you have a great potential to be a good speaker.
Thank you.
And if you keep on getting into meetings, you will see in few weeks, you will see that how you have improved, and your confidence will enhance. And you will feel like when the fear is gone, you will feel like you are the king. You can do anything. And that feeling, that is amazing. That when the fear block is gone, then the world is open to you. You can do things limitless. And then you start feeling that now my destination is beyond skies, because sky is not the limit for me now. This is the thing. Keep coming to meetings and do share your contact number with me.
Okay.
I will add you to the PSF guest group. So there you will get all the information. Yeah. So do please. I've sent you a message. So please do share your contact with me. And next.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And yes, Kelly, how was your experience today? Because I have asked you to take a role at the last moment too.
That's okay. I mean, I'm trying to get very far out of my comfort zone. I feel like I have definitely stayed very very uncomfortably comfortable here for far too long. I have let having a stutter just like really stop me from doing things and from, just being myself. So, being put on the spot, isn't fun, but it does definitely challenge me. So I do thank you for doing that. And this is something that I'm definitely going to keep up with and just, I don't know, keep on doing because it makes me very, very uncomfortable. So I guess, I kind of have a obligation to myself to just kind of make me love it and make me enjoy it because, life is too short to spend it afraid and scared. So in the past year, I've been trying to really challenge myself more. So yeah, thank you very much. I do appreciate it.
Welcome. Welcome. Yeah. That's good. Amazing, you've done a great job, Kelly. And the way you express yourself and your speech, I think you have a great potential inside you, and you keep coming and join Toastmasters. You will see in a short uh, period of time that you will conquer your fears and you will be able to express yourself freely, because even we stammer, but stammer is a very small thing. There are so much more big things in the world to worry about. So our stammer does not stop us from doing anything. It's all just present here in the mind. Because 2 years back, when I decided that I don't want to live in the fear, I decided to do whatever I want. And then I quit my job. I started my own consultancy firm, and I move ahead in life. And I started to take each challenge and come out of my comfort zone, because I know that the decision I'm making today will make me very, very uncomfortable, and I have to do the things which I never thought of. Now I have to make calls and talk to clients and try to convince people to do business with me, and so much more. And that step I have taken to become fearless, to face my fears whatsoever, that motivated me to take step to found PSF Foundation. And then due to that we are here uh, today. So that decision to come out of my fears and to improve myself and to live my life, because we get life of once, that not only helped me, but now my that coming out of my comfort zone and facing my fears now, uh, uh, helping many more people. And this is my dream, to help stammerers to be on their feet. And because I know the stammerers have so many potential inside them, they're full of talent and gifts that God have given to them. They just need a breakthrough. They just need to break that barrier, that mental barrier, and they can do amazing things. So this is what I think and feel, and I'm here for you guys. My all support is with you. Anytime you any kind of guidance or help, I'm here for you. And I would like you guys to join PSF Toastmasters Club, and in a short time you will see the huge difference, because there are so many Toastmasters Club around the world, but this is a very special club. This is a club that focuses stammerers. So what we do here, we focus on each single member, because each stammerer is different from other, because the fear for one might not be fear for other. So we try to address the issues of each and every stammerer, and we help them to groom. And where they are stuck, we try to find solutions, so they could, so they could cross that barrier and continue their progress to be a great communicator, speaker, and leader. And in last, I would like to ask Taus to share his experience.
Sir, it is my it was my first time in the Zoom with the Toastmasters, and I had no idea that I'm going to meet some of the nicest people and who will hear my silly things. You know, in the life you have wear some Shakespeare have said that uh, people wear mask. So we have to wear mask, and we don't have time to spend with ourselves. So it motivated me a lot, and I'm looking forward to participate in speeches, and I'm looking forward to give a very tough competition to Toastmaster Junaid Hussain.
That's
And
great.
I will
That's
be your
really great.
I will be your rival. And you know, it's a very good effort to have by you, Ahmad Abdullah bhai, and inshallah you will get reward. And I'm looking forward to improve my speech as well as my public speaking. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Taus. That was great. Yeah. So, as I told, that it's my dream to help stammerers to be on their feet and to achieve what they think is not achievable. It's my dream to make them, great presenters, great speakers, and great leaders. And if you see the international speech contest of 2015 of Toast Masters, the winner is Muhammad Katani, and he is a stammerer. So if he is being a stammerer, can win the world's public speaking championship, so can't we do that? So we can. So we have high motivation, high aims, but there are, hurdles on the way, and we don't need to, fear from them. Yes, we need to fighting hard, and if we, try and fail and we drop down, we need to stand up and try to climb up again. So this is the only thing. Try and try again. PSF is a safe space where we can practice. This is a real-time environment, safe space where we can practice. Even we fail, it's fine. This is a safe place, and we always appreciate. If you have seen even the evaluation, we also specify the points where where the improvement is needed. We also encourage on the progress. This is the way it works. So I would like that Kelly, Mustafa, join us. We are around 15 members. We need 20. So I would like you three to join us so that we could, continue this journey and keep doing the good work. So guys, uh, once again, thank you so much. I have shared the PSF Toastmasters Club Facebook link in the chat, and I think Kelly and Taus are are and I have gotten the number of Mustafa. Add you to the guest group. So guys, thank you so much for coming here and attending the meeting. That was an amazing experience, and I've enjoyed a lot. And you all are great speakers, and I'm really you can say blessed to have you all here with me, and I get chance to not to listen to you, but also to interact with you. Thank you so much. And now the
Thank you.
meeting is welcome. Another meeting is adjourned. I will stop the recording, but you feel free to stay here and we will talk and chat.